Aloha and welcome to my Amazon Live show. I am Terry Edmonds and this is Little Miss Buttercup. It's kind of cold here, so she's trying to snuggle. But great to have you guys here. Happy New Year! Oh my gosh. This show specifically is some Amazon finds that I found throughout this year that maybe I didn't share on a different show, but are really worth the review. And I do these shows because, as you know, it can be challenging to shop online, and it's nice to have someone tell you what they like about it who've actually used the product. So let's get started. If you are watching this on the replay, I do post this on my Amazon, on my YouTube channel, Terry Edmonds. And I also have a website, terryedmonds.com, where I have information about my shoe store and my shoe repair business. And it's also where you can find all my Amazon products that I talk about. It's really easy by just clicking this link. And it takes you to my Amazon shopping cart. You can find different categories. I've done things from groceries to supplements to outdoor items that I like for gardening or household items. You find your product, you click on it, and there you have all your details. So it's super easy to work the Amazon shopping cart. And I'm also, another thing that Amazon offers is Prime Wardrobe. So for those things that you really do have to try on yourself, you can get a subscription to Prime Wardrobe, and you have the products in your with you for about 7 days and before you have to return them, and it gives you a chance to really try out the product. So I hear a lot of that. I own a shoe store, and a lot of people like to try on their shoes. So I recommend, buy a few pair at a time and then just return what you don't need. So I love Prime Wardrobe, but for the things that you don't want to do that with, I'm here to help. And because it is the starting of the new year, I just want to say thank you to all of my followers. We had a great year this year, and we had 310,000 views, 1 million minutes of watch time. Thank you so much for all your subscriptions and all your likes and sharing with people that you know. All right, so we're going to start with some outdoor goods. And I just bought this for myself. For those of you that follow know that I love to garden, and I got this really great push mower. And let me just get to that here. Hold on. Let's see. So I like it because it's easy to use. I do find that it's easier to use it when you maintain your grass. I really like it a lot, and so I want to keep it in good shape. I rake before I use it, and I try, to be careful about rocks and things like that. I really, really like it, and I'm able to do the entire yard by myself. So I really like that, and it's easy to maneuver. You can see I can just drag it around. It goes into these really small spots like this, which is super nice. And really handy for a gal like me. Hey, thanks for following, Carinder. Aloha from Maui. So there's my mower. I absolutely love it. Amazon's offering it for $80, and there is some minor assembly required, but it was super easy to use. And of course, Amazon, they pack everything so well. So what looks like a big item really came in a pretty small box. So definitely I give 5 stars to that. I don't want to have a gas mower or an electric mower. This is just something easy for me to use. Okay, so the next outdoor item I got that I love are these flags. So my husband does have a Swiss heritage, and so I surprised him for Christmas and got him one of these great garden flags. And my intention was doing more of a hanging flag outside on the porch. And so that is what we did. The flags were really great quality. They are outdoor items, so they are waterproof, really good quality. I think this one was about 18 inches. And I'm going to show you this next one that we got before I play the video for you. So this was this custom garden flag, and right now they're offering it for $10. this flag is really great. I was able to download my own logo. So this is our beautiful yard, and we hung up our flags, of course, over the weekend, but this is that one here that I actually custom designed with the family crest. So I went online, found this company that, and they are the Heraldi Institute, and I found the family crest. I was able to download it to my own computer, and then this service, this company called Custom Garden Flags, you just load it right there. It was super easy. You straighten it out and make sure it's centered. And they give you a preview of it, and I really like it. I think it's really great quality. Again, I chose it specifically as a garden flag because I knew it would handle the weather. We definitely get rain here in Maui. All right, so that is a fun one. And then we love to play golf. So a friend of ours for our wedding present this year gave us a set of golf clubs, and we got to choose our bag and our golf clubs. And I chose this bag here, this tailor-made bag for $120. Really, really great quality, good pockets on it. I like that it has the arms to stand, and it also has the over-the-shoulder backpack case. So yeah, here we are. There are actually a couple of really great golf courses on Maui. If you haven't already visited, some of the public courses are really pretty affordable. And so there we are. The bags sit really nicely on the back of the cart. They're lightweight. I got some, I was gifted some matching golf club head covers. So when we do this, semi-regularly, and in the meantime, I mow using my great mower in our yard and set up this target net. And then we're able just to do some practicing and chipping out here in the yard. And this one is really fun because Buttercup loves to chase the balls. So really nice. You can see it was kind of raining that day. We had a rainbow in the back that I wasn't able to capture, but look at Buttercup playing in the yard. She's such a clown. But we had a lot of fun, and again, that's why I like that mower. It gets in pretty close to the edges of things, and anyway, easy to use. So love my tailor-made golf bag, and they did offer other colors, and they do still have it in stock, and quick delivery, of course. All right, so another one of these great little finds, moving right along. Excuse me. Excuse me. We do get mosquitoes here, and especially because it's been raining, and they just love my husband. So I got him this cute, well, it's a portable smart pest repellent. So it doesn't have any chemicals. It just releases a sound, I'll turn it on for you. What I really like about it is rechargeable. So it comes with a little USB cord and a little carabiner, so you can put it on. I do recommend it needs to be, within a close radius, especially if the mosquitoes love you. But this just has a nice little on button right here. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got a little bit of this sound. I can hear it. It doesn't really bug my husband, and it doesn't bug me because I sleep pretty well, but I like it, and I would get more. And even though they're out right now, I'm keeping it on my shopping cart because I'm sure they're going to get more. And if you get a chance to get them, I would definitely get more. So really like that product. Okay, and then the next one we have today is some of my favorite lights. So this is some of the indoor decor. The one that you're seeing here, this is the Bright Town Outdoor Solar Lights, and it's the only thing I really don't have a sample of today. They are solar, and they come on when the sun goes down, don't really last through the end of the night. So for now, they're outside and they're not on. So we probably got, maybe 4 or 5 hours out of them. What I love though is that they're so easy to use, and they come in this small little box. So it made for a great gift box when I was, we were invited to a Christmas party. It made a great little gift. I love them. I would get more. They are completely solar. They have a stake that just sets, I put them in the flower pot and we just attached them onto the railing. And they come with different settings and I just found them to be super durable. So I definitely like that one. Now moving into the house, you guys, these twinkle lights. Okay, I love them. I have them inside my store. Sometimes you'll see them in my videos inside my studio in the store. But I like that they're 100 feet long. They're offering them for $13 right now. And they have different settings on them. And let's see. Well, I'm not going to tear it apart, but they have about 10 different settings. Super durable. Sometimes we string them along above the edge of the living room, but they make really great ambiance. So love those. All right, so the next one, this one's really fun. This, I got these for the store and it comes with a set of 4. This is the 100-foot LED strip lighting and they're 4 separate discs with 4 plugs. So I did bring you an example. This is, I'm going to play this, but this is it just in the store in one wall. And I have 4 shelving units. And so this is with the lights off. And they rotate, they have different colors. You can either turn them on for the music to, you know, to move with the beat. But they're really great. I really like them. I like having them as a daytime decoration inside the store because even though that wall's painted, I'm noticing it's a lot easier to use lighting to decorate than it is to paint a wall and then have to go back and redo it. Oh, thanks for visiting, Buttercup. I'll give you a treat. What do you think? Oh, Buttercup, I'm busy working, earning the money, lady. All right, come here. We gotta come up here. All right, so this is our hostess, Buttercup. She's going to be helping us today. Buttercup, come here. These are these treats that I got on Amazon that she absolutely loves. And you, little lady, have to sit over here. I'll give her a treat here. This is that cat tree. I did that video on my cat items, and she loves this thing. She's great. All right, so let's keep moving because I've got these other lights that I really love. Okay, one of my comments about these 4 discs is that you do have to have them perfectly lined up because they all meet at one central plug. And that made it, if I didn't have the 4 shelves, it might have been extra inconvenient. You know, I kind of expected it to kind of wind around and then attach to each other to make one long one, but that wasn't the case. So we managed to make it work. I do love it. And like I said, I keep that light on during the day in the store. It just adds an element of fun. Okay, so next one. This is my another big favorite one. These are the ILC LED floodlights, and I bought a set of these. They come in a set of 2, and they are $37.99 right now. They come with a remote, and when I told you that I'm not using paint on the walls so much, now in the backdrops when I'm doing my in-studio videos, I'm using this lighting and it is so much fun. I love it during the day. I use it with the variable changing lights instead of just a static light. And they are very lovely, huh, Buttercup? Okay, you guys want to see Buttercup? She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Happy New Year, everybody. Nice to have you with me. Okay, so those are super fun. And then I just did a little video of my TV lights. I love these TV lights. And this is going back to those wall units. So this is the changing light in the background here. And they're really great. Even with my daytime overhead fluorescents on, I still have these on and they add this really great color back there. All right, so now this is our TV. We got the one that was, ours was $19.99, and it was super easy to install. It's got a plug right at the base of it, and I like it even during the day for a little bit of ambiance. You don't have to have the TV on, but it does, you can program it so that it goes with the show that you're watching and things like that. But I like it just as ambiance, so it's really great. So I give all those thumbs up. All right, and then who doesn't have something really great in their house with a bunch of candles? So you can see I've got the candles behind me here. They add some really great color. We have, you'll put them all around the house. So maybe in where you're taking a soak in the bathtub or out on the porch, you can put them inside lanterns. And again, they have a remote, which I really, really like the remote. And I like that they're not actual burning candles. So, you know, you can set them on a timer and set it and forget it. All right, so I really love those. And I have also been really working at trying to get better sleep, taking care of myself, so a little more self-care. And so I love to take a bath after work. And I love the Dr. Teal's. I'm showing it in the lavender, but I also have it in the orange. And I like this. This one has a, I think they all have a matching bubble bath too that you can put in. So I really like that. In the evening, I do the lavender. And if it's in the day before I head off to, you know, a workout or something like that, then I will use the orange in the morning. A Buttercup. You're right in my way. What are you gonna do, lady? Come back over here. Okay, so moving on. I got these adorable headsets. I actually did one as a gift, and they're super cute. They are rechargeable, and this is the Power Locus wireless, and it was super easy. It just turned right on. I'm not gonna do it now because it'll start up my system, but they are, you know, you can pack them. So, and I really got them with the intention of taking them on a flight. And so easy to pack. They come in this case, and let's see, they come in this nice case here. And it was super good quality. As a matter of fact, while I was preparing for this show today, I was listening to them because the rest of the house was asleep. And so they were great. This, you know, they're lightweight. They're not actually sound eliminating, but they're pretty good. I like them. They're super cute. I like that little rose gold. I like that it doesn't have a cord attached to the phone, right? So, and I was able to go pretty much throughout the whole house, and I had perfect reception, so I didn't have to have the phone right by my side. Okay. Super cute. Really liked them. And I mean, $23. I think that's very, very affordable. Hey, Buttercup, how's it going over here, lady? What you doing? Haha, there's those snacks. I was looking for those. Oh my gosh, you are... Okay, you have to do a trick for everybody. Good girl, Buttercup. All right, you guys, thank you for following. Feel free to send me a message if you guys have any questions of anything specific. I do a lot of shoe stuff because I'm a shoe woman. I have a shoe store and all those things, but I also have a life, and these are the wonderful things I like to make my home better. Hi, cutie. Okay, so I also talked about these stylists. I love these things. All right, so this was the next one, these California King sheets. Now, love them. Beautiful, beautiful cotton sheets. They're $40. And I like that you can choose all these different colors. I have a, hi, okay, gorgeous. I have this really pretty painting on the back of my headboard, and it has a bunch of colors in it. It has pink and ivory and white. Good job, lady. And so I like that I can mix them up, you know, and so I got, the first set I got was in the light blue, and I really like them. And they're not synthetic. Synthetic, you know, makes you heat up at night, and then it's hard to sleep. So really, really like these, you guys. Definitely I would order any of the colors, and they have beautiful colors. Buttercup, you are right in my way, little lady. Okay. Okay, so something else I got, you guys. I was definitely having trouble sleeping. And so, you know, I'm taking some new supplements and things like that that help you sleep, like some names, drawing a blank, right? Magnesium at night, taking a warm bath, and then I've got some nice cotton sheets so I'm not overheating in bed. And then I got this weighted blanket, and I got it at $80, and it is really great because it is really heavy. It's actually, you order them, they recommend 10% of your body weight. So I'm 150, I ordered one that had 15 pounds to it. And it has these little quilted squares, and I believe they're glass beads inside, but it feels like sand. And again, cotton. I got it in a twin because I wasn't sure how my husband would feel about, you know, trying one of these out, but I knew I needed to work on my sleep. So I like these because I use my sheet. Look how cute these are together. The sheet, the blankets, and I ultimately do not have to have any other blankets or throughout the night. As a matter of fact, anything else is too much. And so I really like it. If you haven't tried a weighted blanket, oh man, these guys are great. And they come with covers. You can get little duvet covers for them. Again, remember there's like some fine print as to what weight to buy for yourself. All right, so I love mine, and boy, I have been sleeping through the night now, so it's really great. Everything's working. It's really great. All right, so now moving on, talk about self-care. One of the other things that I've just, whoa, lady, get out of the way. You're such a pest. You're pretty cute though. So one of my goals is to read 1,000 books. And so one of the first ones I bought is Unshakable with Tony Robbins. And this is a financial book. So talking about, you know, new concepts in finance and what's happening in the world today. And I got it in the paperback, and I paid, you know, $11 for it. So great book. Really like that. And, you know, Brainy's beautiful. So I'm really excited to continue my book collection. All right, and then one of the other things is at night, especially since I'm working on my sleep, is I like to have some chamomile tea. And I ended up getting this really cute teapot at Goodwill. I'm neighbors with Goodwill, my store is. And so I got this super cute teapot, but it was missing this a handle. And so, you know, I recommend always doing a quick search on Amazon for an unusual part. I went at the store, my shoe store, if I'm looking for a special color elastic that you just can't find normally, I can find it on there and I don't have to order dozens and dozens of them. So I got this cute little handle. I mean, isn't that darling? It kind of matches with the feel of the teapot plus the visual aesthetic of it. So I really like it. Super cute. And you know, it's fun to shop in other places like Goodwill and little thrift shops. I got this cute little set. I absolutely love it. And so there's that. Now the other thing was, we've got the Angelus paint on there because this teapot came and it had a chip in it right up here. And so I have these big collections, of course. Hold on here. Okay, yeah, here's a fun one, like a nice little bath spot. I have a couple different Dr. Teals. Like I said, I like the Buttercup is so super cute. Some of the candles that I was talking about make for a really nice little setup for yourself, you know, a little self-spa. And then we have the teapot. And this is how nice this handle works. I really liked it. Fit the pot properly. You definitely have to measure. You can't just, and that's funny because I thought all the handles were the same, but then my husband's like, well, how wide is that? And it was a really good point because this is a metal handle. I luckily didn't have to return it. I don't like returning things, so there we go. All right, and let's move on. All right, some of the other things for self-care that I really like is if you're not feeling like having that beer or that alcoholic cocktail, or even if you do, I like having an alternative. So we got the Soda Stream. Someone turned us on to that at a dinner party. And it's so easy to use. So we got the white one, and then I accidentally melted the lid to the bottle that came with it. So luckily Amazon has replaceable bottles, which you'll see in the next one. But this Soda Stream is so easy to use. So you just put your regular, we put our filtered water in the bottle, push it up there, and then we use the middle one, which is like a medium amount of gas that they put in there. There we go. And you can, it can do small, low, medium, or a lot of bubbles. All right, so there you have it. And then I like that we just put the lid back on and put it in the refrigerator. So one of the things that I like to do is, you can get some juice, whatever kind of juice. I happen to use POM because it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. And this is from yesterday. It's nice and chilled now. And just makes it kind of fun. If I have some fresh mint, I'll put a fresh mint leaf in there. And delish. And these are some of the other ones that I've made with it. This was, I think, some fresh watermelon juice and some fresh mint and some lime, and it was delicious. Yeah, it was such a pretty day. I had to take a picture of it. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Wow, yummy. Okay, so, hello, Buttercup. I don't think so. Okay, so here we go, Buttercup. You're really in my way. Excuse me. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. So the next one. So these are the refillable Soda Stream bottles. I love those. Definitely grab a pair. The other nice thing about that is then you're not competing for just one bottle. It's nice if you have a juice already made up in one and, just plain water in another. And these came with a set of 2. So that was great. All right, so one of my big faves that I found this year is the Plant Paradox online, the Kindle version of the Plant Paradox with Dr. Gundry, offering different recipes using foods without lectins, gluten, stuff like that. And I was looking for ideas of good things to cook, so I bought this book. I use it all the time on my iPad. So I have my iPad accessible. I've got this nice stand actually is on my Amazon shopping cart under tech stuff. So that's great. But I like to have that on the kitchen counter. And so I've made some of my favorite recipes so far are the crackers that are in that book. And then we also made the mushroom soup. And we also do the jicama. And then what was this other one I tried for you guys? I'll show you here on the next screen. So Plant Paradox, I really love it. Great recipes in there. There's also an actual book, but this is the cookbook. All right, so the next one, Miracle Noodle. If you haven't discovered Miracle Noodles, they're really delicious, and they come from the mushroom. And it's they taste and feel almost exactly like noodles. Oh, hi guys. But still thinking about the products. Yeah, awesome. Hey, Sophia, thank you for commenting. Nice to have you guys with us. Thank you. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for commenting. Okay, so the Miracle Noodle, love it. We get it in the angel hair pasta and the fettuccine noodle. And so this is also out of the Gundry Plant Paradox. And what he does is he recommends taking artichoke hearts, and you can bread them in some cassava flour and some pepper and a little bit of egg, and then you can fry them in some olive oil. And that was one of the dishes that we made, and they were so good. I've liked everything I've made out of there so far. This was his cauliflower soup that the recipe that's in that book, and it was really great. We cooked up some mushrooms, some onion, and then the cauliflower. Then you puree it. The spices that he recommended in them are delicious. Buttercup, you're in my way, lady. And then I just added some avocado to it and some cilantro, almost like a tortilla soup, and it was so delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is probably my favorite one, and I hope you can see it clearly from your screen, but this is the mushroom pizza. And we take portobello mushrooms that we get from Costco, and we put on some pesto. This is in his recipe. Portobello mushrooms, pesto. Our beef that we like is bison, ground bison, and some feta cheese. I mean, you can do anything you like. It is so delicious. It's just like a pizza. Make any topping that you like. You just sear for 7 minutes, turn it over, sear it for another 7 minutes. That's when you put in your toppings, and then sometimes we'll slip it in the oven just so that the cheese melts. So delicious. It's a great go-to, and I think everybody in the family would like them, especially if you have people that are hard to please and don't like to try new things. All right, so now I am going to move us to, oh yeah, this is another one. Some delicious salads in his recipe book. That was a really delicious one with some beets. And in my salads, he recommends food that's really good for our gut and our gut lining is, artichoke hearts, avocado, jicama, endive, plenty. The book has a lot of suggestions, so now it's just getting used to how to prepare them and make your taste buds love them. So, but delicious. And this one actually shredded some jicama, so it wasn't too overpowering. And I chopped up some nuts. I put some either mac nuts or walnuts. Oh, hi you guys! Thanks so much for writing in. It's awesome. I'll read all my comments later. Okay, so this is the miracle noodle. I actually treated it like a coconut soup. So I used that as our noodle for the soup, and then I made a coconut soup base, and this came out of that Plant Paradox recipe book. And then we just served it over top of the miracle noodle. It was so delicious. Okay, so that takes me to pretty much the final end here. And, oh yeah, so Dr. Gundry says, if you love popcorn, which who doesn't love popcorn, okay? I love popcorn, but I'm trying not to eat it. So he suggested sorghum. And, I'm a newbie at food, so I didn't really know what sorghum is, what it does. And I did make my own pot of popcorn, and this is what it turned out to look like. So I'm sure if you are an experienced cook, you'll be like, yeah, duh, Terry, that's what it looks like. But if this were regular popcorn, I would probably I'd pop it in some olive oil, and then I would drizzle it with this beautiful olive oil that we bought from Amazon, and it's out of the northern part of Morocco. They're supposed to have really fantastic olives there. And because of their stress of the heat that they're in all the time, that they actually produce a better olive. And so we bought this, and I love it. I use it as like a salad dressing, something that's going to have more of I can appreciate more of the flavor, not just cooking with it, because I do cook with my olive oil. Dr. Gundry recommends getting as much olive oil as you can. So that's one of my delivery systems. So I wish the sorghum would have turned out better, or, something that doable, because it actually tastes just like popcorn. So, we thought you could use it as like maybe a salad topping, something that's crunchy. It has that nutty flavor to it, so it tastes just like popcorn, but the kernels aren't hard to chew. So, it definitely could be something like that. All right, and then, I don't have it here, but iodized salt. I believe it or not, if you've ever tried to look for iodized salt, it's hard to find. So luckily, I found it on good old Amazon. I love Amazon. Hold on, let's go to, this is the Bob's Red Mill sorghum. That's what I bought. I'm definitely going to find more ways to use it because it is lectin free, so it's better for your gut. All right, so this is what I bought for my iodized sea salt. And it's great to get iodine. They're not putting it in as much salt like they used to. I used to be able to find it all the time, but I had a hard time finding it. And I like this one. I like the flavor of it, and because they have a backup pack. So I'll take one to the office and have one for home. And then also in Dr. Gundry's cookbook, he recommends that when you do, I'm not eating sugar right now, so I'm not making any of the baked goods, but if you do use a baking powder, try to use one that's aluminum free. And so I found one here for you, and it's a good one. So I'll be using that in my baked goods now. And then I got this really nice parchment paper, which again I thought I had here. It's nice. It's a nice big roll of it, and good for cooking. And it's in a lot of his recipes. So if you don't have it already, there's a good link to it. And these are all under my favorite groceries on my shopping list. Okay. So the next one is my second, actually I've already have a second book for my, do you guys see her right here? She's so silly. Buttercup, let me hold you in my arm. What a spaz. Okay, so Life Force. I've just started it. I heard Tony Robbins on a podcast talk about this book, and I'm very much into exploring new advancements in medicine and things that, new advancements, and it's always fun to at least read from different sources and then judge for yourself what works for you. And so in this one, the actual description is Life Force, how new breakthroughs in precision medicine can transform the quality of your life and those you love. And, I guess I would agree. I'm getting sleep now. I'm taking some recommended supplements, and I'm doing the things like the weighted blanket. And she's got her head buried under my arm. That is so funny. She is sleepy. Anyway, so I do like that they confirm some of the stuff that I'm using, and I think it's helping me get a good night's sleep, like the weighted blanket, eating certain restricted hours of food, and so it gives your body a chance to kind of catch up to what you've been consuming. So my main supplements that I take, and of course this is always, if you're ever going to try something yourself, it's always recommended that you talk to your doctor and get your own advice. I'm just showing you what my morning routine is. So I take the vitamin C time release. I like to take one in the morning and one in the evening. And so I like that. And then I also take with that this one's really good. This is our B vitamins that we're taking, and they are actually an under the tongue one. So it dissolves faster and it goes right into your system. And so I found these, they're two bottles in each set. So we're taking that. They have all these different B vitamins in them. This one kind of covers them all. So it has like B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and B12. So do that. I take those morning and night. Hey lady, what you doing? Magnesium. I'm taking that morning and night, and they say that it is good for your digestive system, and it's supposed to help you sleep. And then I'm taking D3 and K2. These come packed together, which I understand is recommended. If you're going to take them in this format. So that's what I'm taking. I'm trying it. And then I'm also trying Fern Block. I was already taking this. This was on one of these healthcare podcasts that I watch. I watch Dr. Gundry on his podcast. This is one I can think of off the top of my head. And they're easy listening. And so they recommended this HelioCare that has Fern Block. And when I did go do my annual checkup with the dermatologist, they said, oh, and we also recommend HelioCare. I was like, well, great, because I'm taking it. So perfect, and I'm in the ocean and stuff a lot. And then I also got these on Amazon. This is the omega-3 fish oil, and I take that once a day. And that's pretty much my routine, except for in the mornings I do add to my coffee. I usually do an MCT oil and a little spike of clove and some cinnamon. And then I put them in a blender, and it's delicious and fantastic. And that's how I start my day. And I also start my day with a lot of gratitude. I'm grateful that I had a wonderful year and that I get to share it with you guys for wherever you are on the globe watching. And thanks for supporting my channel. If you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share this video with somebody you think might be interested in it. And this is my last parting for the day, and it is the other vitamin C that I like to get to keep myself healthy. And it's swimming. It's a nice, fresh, cold jump in the ocean in the morning and listening to the sound of the waves, and it's really wonderful. So from Maui, I am signing off. Aloha, and have a great new year.